Hi everybody, Vicki Odell, the Creative Goddess here. I stopped by my local flower shop earlier today and picked up these beautiful flowers. I thought I would create a simple video to show you how I just bring them home, cut them down to size and put them in a vase. You won't believe how easy it is to create beautiful arrangements for your home. And I'll even share with you how I spread even a small amount of flowers like this all over the house. Stick around. The first thing you need to do when you bring your flowers home is to stick them in fresh water. These were in water at the flower shop, and so I just brought them home. I gave them a little snip, put them in water and in a vase until I can get to them and work with them. That way they stay nice and fresh. As far as vases go, you can have one like this that probably came from the flower shop in the first place. I picked this little fishbowl up at the thrift store. I had a beta in it, but it was too small for the beta. But this would be a fun little thing to put a flower arrangement in. I also like to go to the thrift store and pick up these little teeny tiny vases like this. I have several of them. And this is how I take a small amount of flowers, smallish amount of flowers, or a little bouquet from the grocery store, and I divide it up into several little vases, and then that way I can have a few flowers in several rooms in the house. It's always just really great to walk into a room and see fresh flowers. So okay, let's put these guys in some water. Alright, so I have a vase here. It's a nice sturdy vase, and it's got water in it and one of the little packets of the preservative. I just put cool water in, put the preservative in, and stir it around a little bit. This is a good vase because it flares out at the top. This will help our arrangement look a little wider. If you choose a vase that's straight up and down, your arrangement's going to be straight up and down. I also have a floral knife. You can use a cutter, but that kind of squishes the end of the stem. It makes it a little harder for the plants or the flowers to take up water. The young man at the flower shop also wrapped my flowers in a little piece of paper and tied it with a ribbon, and I decided to make a kind of little wonky bow with it. It wasn't very much, but I think it'll add a little something. So let's get started. We're going to start with our structure, and we're going to use this baker fern, and it has a nice firm stem to it, not easily broken. We're going to make sure no leaves are below the water line. And we're just going to cut that off where we need it. Be careful with the knife. Here's another little piece. So we put this in first, and it builds sort of a grid. You cross over the stems in the water, and it will help hold up our flowers. Is that all I have there? Okay, so then I'm going to move over to my focal flowers. I have this beautiful Fuji Mum. Nice bright sunny yellow, and I'm going to cut off a good bit of it without cutting off my fingers, and I'm going to place one here. This is going to go on my dining table, so I want to make sure that no matter what side of the table you're sitting on, that one was tough, you can see the pretty flowers. Now every few days I'll change the water and I will cut the stems again, which means that the stems are going to be getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and eventually the stems will be too short to fit into this tall vase. So that's when I move into the shorter vases and then start dividing things up, so I can have a big arrangement for several days, and then as I'm cutting things down and it gets shorter and shorter, then I divide it up and put it into something smaller. These are beautiful roses. I'm really pleased with this. It was the first time I really stopped at this flower shop. And I was really pleased with the service. I had been in one a couple of weeks ago, and no one even talked to me. It was really weird. I've never been into a small shop. Oh, that's tough. Where no one wanted to talk to me. So cut the flowers at an angle, and we're just going to fill in. These are a little bit shorter than those mums, because they're going to fill in for us. Oh, I found another piece of baker fern. Beautiful roses. I'm going to disappear here in a minute, right? Oh, let's put some more of that fern in there. That'll help fill it in. I tend to like really full arrangements. And you know what? You're going to be really surprised that this group of flowers only cost me $16 at the flower shop. So it wasn't any more than going to the grocery store, and I got to help keep a small business going. I have 2 more batches of these beautiful roses. Water in my eye. And I'm going to put them in here. Move this to the side a little bit. Nope, then you can't see. Here we go. I think my knife needs sharpened, and the stems go flying. So just put this in between the mums. I maybe could have gotten a couple of more mums. And then I have this filler. I forget what he said it was. I don't remember using this back in my flower design days. So, and this actually just goes in to fill up any little open spaces. Like you see there's an open space between these roses and this mum. So we're going to put this right in there. Don't worry about getting everything just absolutely perfect. It's an arrangement. Part of the joy of it is just enjoying putting it together and looking at the beautiful colors. And I'm going to leave this one kind of long and pop it right in the center to give me a little height there. So there, $16, and I have a really full arrangement. And as I said, I will cut this down a little every day, every few days, change the water. Because I just cut these, the water will probably be pretty low tomorrow, so make sure you check it the very first day after. And that's it, 16 bucks, and I have a whole load of sunshine. I hope you like this video and that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come and see me at VickiOdell.com, where I have all sorts of home decor and craft projects to share with you. Take care, see you soon.